Welcome back to Cinema Corner. I'm Blake, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Alex and Josh.
And today we have a list of live action adaptations that have been released to the public. Unfortunately, a bunch of these, and we're just going to discuss them because they were at one point good the first time. You did not have to do another cash grab again. But Blake here, our generous host, he has a list.
Always
He
do
has
the
the
cash grab,
list.
especially if you're Disney. Chase that bag, Disney. You can never have enough. What is too much money?
No such thing, right?
The reason we thought about this is because, How to Train Your Dragon has announced they're having a live action, and they've put out some of the castings that have already been done. And some people are upset by some of the castings. So figured this was a good time for us to talk about live action, as it definitely can be very hit or miss with the audience in general, how they do it. So I thought one of the first ones we should talk about is one of the early adaptations of a live action of everybody's favorite, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, Monsters Unleashed was the second one, and then whatever the first one was. I only did Monsters Unleashed because that's the one that I watched a bunch as a kid. Obviously, James Gunn wrote this movie, because why wouldn't he? This movie did not do phenomenal at the box office. Didn't do bad, though. $181 million, allegedly. All these box office numbers, who knows? You look at one list, then you look at another, completely different number, so who knows? But I was surprised. Did you guys watch this movie, I'm sure?
Oh, yeah, I've watched both of them plenty of times. And even
What
recently.
are your guys' thoughts on them? You know what I mean?
It's iconic.
I mean,
it's like the Star Wars prequel movies, you know they're bad, but you saw them as a kid, so you love them, and then like everyone back then hated it, and then the kids grew up, and then now they love them.
This has a 41 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
That's criminally low. This movie should be at least in the 80s. What are we talking about? Phenomenal movie.
It's a hit. A
It's
surprising
an absolute banger. Speaking of another banger, around the same time in 2003, we had the live action Cat in the Hat, Michael Myers. Did you guys ever happen to watch this movie?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
I can't say that I have for sure. I do
absurd.
remember like seeing. I see it, like if I close my eyes, I see it, but I don't remember the movie.
This movie's phenomenal. I had this movie. Me and my brother watch it all the time. When we were younger, we had it, we owned it, watched it all the time. Again, not phenomenal. 134 box office and a 58 fan though.
Fan?
Yeah, this movie
Damn.
slaps. Nobody can tell me different.
It's a fever dream, that's for sure.
It's pretty nuts. And then, these are somewhat in chronological order. Around 2010, we get Avatar: The Last Airbender, live action. M. Night Shyamalan. What are our thoughts on that movie?
I remember seeing that one. That one was not that good. And then years later, when you see everyone reviewing it, got shit on for a good reason.
Yeah, I got a hot take. I think both versions of Avatar just aren't good. Just don't care for either one.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The animated Avatar.
Oh, like the TV show you're talking about?
Yeah. Not good.
Never watched
Yeah,
it.
I gave it a real shot. Don't understand. Couldn't do
I
it.
never-
doing a new one.
Yeah, live
Yeah, I
action,
know.
Netflix one coming soon. I didn't watch
Netflix
either because it was an
definitely did that
animated
one.
TV show. I'm not watching animated stuff.
Even
Never
you
watched
were
the movie.
5?
No, bro, what?
The fuck?
Let's not watch that.
What childhood were you watching? God damn.
Bro,
Sorry.
You watched?
Not about
Didn't
that,
you
like-
watch Total Drama Island?
no.
What?
That explains everything.
I never
God,
watched that
That
show in my
explains
life.
everything. That's why he's so
Oh.
spiteful.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Where
bro.
he's
I'm
bitter
petty.
all the time.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus
pessimistic.
Christ.
I like it. I like me. All right. Sure, I'm an easy target. Avatar, 30 fan, and I believe the critic score was 10.
I believe that fully.
Why does anybody act like M. Night Shyamalan's a good director? Riddle me that, Batman.
Because
Make it make sense.
He is the definition of hit and miss. Hit.
But what
miss,
hits?
Hit.
I think it's just his name.
Split.
He's got a cool name. That's about
Split's
it.
pretty good. Split's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Give me some more.
The next one was Uh, fuck, I can't remember. Hold on, give me a minute.
Yeah,
Let me pull
okay.
up this
Yeah,
thing.
hit or miss, or is he one hit wonder? And his one hit
Uh,
was more recent.
Night Shyamalan movies. No, I can give you at least one more.
Oh, that's why I. So he's just known
Unbreakable.
because of the Sixth Sense, huh? And
Yeah.
Signs. Yeah, he is not good at all.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Signs. Have you guys seen that
Oh,
movie?
he did After Earth. Yikes, that's a fucking
Dude,
God
it is.
damn.
It is a comedy. That movie
Bro,
is.
he is
Signs.
a bad director.
Dude, watch Signs and then watch Scary Movies parody, and you won't be able to tell which is which.
Like, since we've been alive, he put out one good movie and Split. That's it.
Unbreakable is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not bad. You can't say it's a bad movie.
It's not
So he's
anything
just
you're gonna go
carried by Bruce
rewatch.
Willis.
Okay, but you're saying bad. Like I'll give you all the other ones you named.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
bad.
like if you're never gonna rewatch it, it's like okay, it was mid. Do you really?
Oof,
Are we
he
really
did
giving
After
credit?
Earth.
Okay.
Man, dude, this guy's got so many misses.
Yeah.
Okay. See, like that's
Around
bad.
2010, we also
After
had
Earth had
Alice
two.
in Wonderland, with Johnny Depp playing the Mad Hatter. This movie actually made $1 billion in the box office, or did $1 billion in the box office. I was
believe
very
it.
surprised.
Dude,
Haven't
that shit
seen
was
it.
marketed heavy.
It has a fan score of 55.
So it made $1 billion? I don't know about
Made $1
that.
billion. Well, box office billing. Obviously, it didn't make $1 billion, but box office billing. That was insane to me when I saw that. I think I watched this movie like a while ago, and I was like, it was whatever. Because this is the one that had like, what's her name? Helena
Mhm.
Bonham
Bonham
Carter,
Carter.
and like that weird, huge head. You
Head.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd probably
couldn't
watch
believe
it.
it. You should watch it. You'd love it.
I probably would.
It's a trip, dude.
And then Maleficent in 2014 with Angelina Jolie. This one again did 760 million in the box office, and it has
Yeah,
this is when
70.
they were peaking.
Didn't
So
that
this
one
is
have
when
When they were
two?
making money.
Yeah.
Dude, they're making bangers.
And then
Money,
2015
actually bangers, but-
there was Cinderella, which made 540 and has a 78% fan score. I completely forgot this existed. I was looking up the thing and I was like, they made this and it's Lily James as Cinderella. I was like, what?
Really?
I don't remember this happening at all.
I knew it came out because my mom went to go see it. I was like, what? My mom never goes to go out to see movies with friends, and they saw that one.
To me, this is where like the real like they started doing the live actions of like movies that like Cinderella obviously is a very historic Disney one. But Jungle Book in 2016, for me, this is like the first one that I remember like being kind of excited for and seeing it in theaters. And I was
That
not
was good.
alone, as this had 970 million box office and an 86 fan score.
Jesus.
So this
I
one was a
haven't
hit.
seen this one.
You have?
I have, yeah.
What'd you think of it?
That was okay. So I mean, obviously, I had no interest in it. So the fact that I thought it was okay after having no interest makes sense why a lot of people like it.
Yeah, I like it. Alex, did you watch this?
Yeah, dude. Idris as Shere Khan. God, that's such fucking.
Dude, they put names behind it too. They have a
Yeah.
lot of big actors in a lot of the voice acting. roles.
Giancarlo was the wolf at the beginning. That was like the leader of the pack before Shere Khan like threw him off the cliff. Yeah, they had some pretty big names in this fucking movie.
I mean, Bill Murray was Baloo, who was the big one. Scarlett Johansson had a small role as the Snake. Ben Kingsley was in this one.
as Bagheera.
Christopher Walken was the monkey dude. Phenomenal. After that, we get to Beauty and the Beast live action with Emma Watson. This one came out in 2017, which I was kind of surprised about because I don't remember that movie coming out, but it did 1.2 billion in box office and has an 80 fan score.
I remember it coming out. I never saw it though.
I
Disney
don't
was
remember
making
this at all.
Some crazy money
I
back then.
do because everyone was like people are fucking zombies for like those OG Disney princess movies. They were just flocking to the fucking movies for that.
I got something to admit. I watched this recently, and then I watched it again because this movie slaps. This movie's phenomenal. Okay, I've watched this twice in the past like 3 months. This movie is phenomenal. Okay, this is one of the best live action remakes of all time.
Okay.
Do I like Emma Watson a lot? Perhaps. Maybe that affects the score. I don't know. You know, that's just me.
I'm pretty sure
That
you
might.
literally texted me that, and then I said that in response, and you're like, "What's up?"
I don't know what we're talking about. It's a phenomenal movie. Phenomenal. This is a top 10 movie for me all time, for sure.
Isn't there a big cast in that too?
Yeah, I mean, Josh Gad is in it a lot. What's his name? Chris Evans? Not Chris Evans. Luke Evans.
Luke Evans.
And then the
Isn't
voice
he
acting. There's a
Gaston
lot of
Butler?
people behind the voice acting. There's Ewan McGregor. What's his name? I can't think of it right
Ian
now.
McKellen.
Yeah, Ian McKellen's also in this one. Emma Thompson. The dude who was the like host of the Hunger Games, you know, like the TV dude. He's one of the voices. So yeah, there's a lot of people behind the voices. But yeah, this movie slaps. 1.2 billion. That's insane. Second highest one here in terms of box office, and an 80 is way too low. And then also in 2019 they put out Dumbo, which did 313 and has a 48 fan score. And I don't know a single person who's seen this.
I think I may have actually. I think I may have. It's not.
Really?
It's not by choice.
You would be a person that's seen it.
I don't. Yeah. I think it was just that we were like.
That's a movie you left us for.
Nah, I was definitely not, because we don't do anything early in the mornings.
Nah,
We
you're
were eating
big fan of
breakfast.
that.
It was next to the North Aurora one,
that. Big fan.
and we're like, and they're like, you just want to go watch a movie? I'm like, okay, and just pick that. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. So
Now I don't know if this is accurate that all three of these came out in 2019 with Dumbo, but Disney was able to take an L on that Dumbo because they also had Lion King, which did 1.6 billion and has an 88 fan, and they also did Aladdin, which had a billion and a 94 fan, all in 2019 apparently.
Aladdin was a banger. I'll stand by that.
I never saw it.
I saw it and I loved it.
When I saw it
It
at
was
a
really
94, I was like, is that accurate? A 94?
It was good. It was good.
Well, any factors that could have played part in that opinion, Josh?
Next question.
I think
I'm trying to think of the cast. Like, I know
Jasmine.
Will Smith was the genie.
Mm-hmm.
Aladdin. Who was Aladdin again? Do we remember him? And then Jasmine. Who played
I don't know.
Jasmine? I
It's a
feel like
good
I've
question.
seen her before.
It's a good question.
Josh, would you?
She's a very good actress.
You know who that is?
Talented.
What is Lemonade Mouth? Crazy.
Yeah, that's $2 billion movies that they had in the box office in 1 year. So that's kind of nuts to me. And
Has anyone
obviously,
seen Lion King here? That's a movie I refuse to see.
I think I watched it on like Disney. I definitely didn't see it in theaters, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it was, it's okay.
I got something against it. Don't know what it is, but not watching it.
Valid, stand on business.
I
like
got
it.
him.
Clearly got in watch Total Drama Island. And then this one is pretty nuts to me. Cruella came out in 2021. Obviously rough box office with 233. Charges to the pandemic though, you know what I mean? Just it was because of the pandemic.
It was, 'cause
this
it's
is
a good movie.
This has a fan score, of 97.
It's really good.
This is the highest Disney live action movie fan score. I've never seen it.
That's
I
valid.
kind of want to watch it now because of that.
You should.
I low-key might watch it tonight.
You should.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm definitely not gonna watch it tonight because man, I just don't watch movies. But it's a battle. But I might watch it tonight.
It's a vibe. It's chill.
I've been trying
It's
to watch
good.
Interstellar for the past like 2 years. First off, like the past 2 weeks, I've been like, dude, I'm gonna watch it soon, every night.
Well, that's one you got to watch at night too,
Does
And then
not
by the
happen.
time it gets to night, you get a little tired.
I'm like, oh, I gotta wake up in the
Yeah,
morning. I got classes.
go.
I got so
Yeah,
many excuses, and I'm up for the next
yeah.
4 hours
On
watching
TikTok.
YouTube. It's rough out here. And then the final one that I have on here to talk about was Little Mermaid. Obviously, I thought this one was fitting to end, of these live actions, as some castings of How to Train Your Dragon are upsetting people. As Astrid is played by, I do not know her name, but she is mixed, and people are not happy about that because she's not,
I honestly didn't even know that they were even casting them for the movie yet.
Oh no, they have Hiccup,
Are they
Astrid, all of like the people from like his little friend group, like the two twins, the one guy who's like the blonde kid who was like scared of everything, and then the one dude with like the black hair that was trying to be all macho and whatever. They've casted all of those people. They've casted Hiccup's dad is going to be played by Gerard Butler, who voice acted him. He's coming back to actually play him.
Holy shit.
And then I can't remember his name, but like the dude who I think runs like the blacksmith kind of area, he's also been casted, and I can't think of his name. And some people are happy about Butler coming back and the casting for that guy. But for a lot of the people, like the actual like the friend group, people are not thrilled about some of the castings, to say the least. I'll just say one thing that I just don't really agree with. They have the twins. I don't know if you could cast people who look less like each other to play twins. I was almost impressed sliding through a TikTok showing the castings. I was like, oh, okay, that guy looks a lot like him. And then you go to who his sister is. Boy, I think two different people casted them. They're like, yeah, they're twins. Fuck it. Run it. I was like,
need to
okay.
see this. I need to
No,
see
they're
this. 'Cause I'm actually...
it's pretty good. But Little Mermaid had, its fair share of people who were against it. 570 in the box office and 94 fan score. So
It did that much even, because it was even a delayed movie too.
right, that one went through it. So I mean, I don't know. Personally, I think the live actions are pretty hit or miss. I'm excited for the How to Train Your Dragon. I think that's a very good. I mean, it was DreamWorks. Like, come on now, Kung Fu Panda. DreamWorks knows what they're doing. They know bangers. All right, trust them. They know bangers. So I'm excited for the live action How to Train Your Dragon, for sure.
See, I trust DreamWorks for their animated movies, but when it comes to anyone that does live action, it seems like Disney is the only one that can achieve the hit or miss. Otherwise, everyone else, in my opinion, is always a miss. It is always a miss.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, Disney
And
definitely has had its fair. I mean, I didn't add like Mulan and a bunch of the other ones, but they've definitely had their
yeah,
fair share of misses. I didn't see Mulan, but I just know fan wise, people are not.
Isn't the Smurfs DreamWorks? Isn't that who makes that? Because
That's a big O.
they had their gross. Those movies are live actions.
I don't know.
I don't know who
those.
owns them.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Smurfs were like public domain territory.
Yeah, but whatever company is the producing of it.
I
I don't
I
know.
don't know who made.
Disney.
Whoever did the Smurfs is
You think Disney?
disgusting. Disney does
I
not
don't
own
think
the
Disney
Smurfs.
is Smurfs.
No, that's definitely one of the competitors.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
mean,
just
I
a
like-
good example in my mind of like those
Right.
just. If it's not Disney, you're taking a major risk.
I will say I have a lot of respect. Since I was like paying attention to that stuff, some stuff kept popping up about it. They are doing a lot of like making of stuff. Like there's already 2 dragons that I've seen like that they made like
I saw
animatronics for.
those. Yeah.
Those looked really good. That's one thing that I was like, okay, they're not just going to CGI BS this whole thing. I was like, if we're going to actually build some stuff and hopefully they're going to have sets like shot on locations kind of thing of like not just shooting it in, Atlanta or LA like Marvel does for every movie, but actually go to,
Montreal.
right. Like how about we actually go over to, Scotland, Ireland, wherever kind of they want to shoot these movies in that area. But the dragons got me hyped. That I'm like, okay, I'm excited. Live action. What are your guys' opinions? Do you like the live action movies that are coming back? Are you like us, where a lot of people seem to they're hit or miss? Are you excited for How to Train Your Dragon? That's the main one. Let us know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.